on top of the world, just rolling along, rolling along. I'm quitting the blues of the world, just singing a song, singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just called the parson, said, hey, Pa, get ready to call. 'Cause just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm ready to fall. I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, rolling along. Glory, hallelujah, I just called the parson, said, hey, Pa, get ready to call. 'Cause just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm ready to fall. I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, rolling along, just rolling along, rolling along, just rolling along, rolling along.
In the summer, not in the fall. I spent all my money on alcohol, and now you're gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. No need of crying, holding out your hand, 'cause I can get a woman quick as you can get a man. But you're gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. See me stealing, don't you tell on me. I'm just stealing back to old used to be. 'Cause now you're gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. In the summer, not in the fall. Spend all my money on alcohol. But now you're gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world.
Highway 1, 12-hour drive. I got a place I do call mine. I've got me a space where I can breathe. I got my garden, I got my trees. And if you're ever out this way, and if you still recall my name, you know I'm not that hard to find. doubtful I will tell. Why my love and I do late. Oh, where my flowers grow. Highway 1, 12-hour drive. Highway 1, 12-hour drive. Highway 1, 12-hour drive. I live on Highway 1, 12-hour drive. Ah, yeah.
Sherry was a waitress, the only joint in town. She had a reputation as a girl who'd been around. Down Main Street after midnight with a brand new pack of cigs, a fresh one hanging from her lips, a pair between her legs. She'd ride down to the river and meet with all her friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
Sonny was a loner, bolder than the rest. He was going in the Navy, but he couldn't pass the test. So he hung around town and he sold a little pot. The law got wind of Sonny and one day he got caught. But he was back in business when they set him free again. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
Sonny's playing 8-ball at the joint where Sherry works. Some drunken out of towner put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Sonny took his boom cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, stuffed $1 in her tip jar, and walked out of the door. She's running right behind him, reaching for his hand. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
They jumped into his pickup, Sonny jammed her down in gear. Sonny looked at Sherry, said, let's get on out of here. The stars were high above them, the moon was in the east. The sun was setting on them when they reached Miami Beach. They got a motel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
They soon ran out of money, but Sonny knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees who dealt in contraband. Sonny met the Cuban in a house just off the route with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. Cards were on the table when the law came busting in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
Cubans grabbed the goodies, Sonny grabbed the jack. He broke the bathroom window and climbed on out the back. Sherry drove the pickup through the alley on the side where the lawman tackled Sonny and was reading him his rights. She stepped out in the alley with a single shot 410. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
They left the lawman dying and they made their getaway. Got back to the motel just before the break of day. Sonny gave her all the money and he blew a little kiss. If they ask you how this happened, say I forced you into this. She watched him as his taillights disappeared around the bend.
The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
There's a Main Street after midnight, just like it was before. 21 months later at the local grocery store. Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer. The headlines read that Sonny is going to the chair. She pulls back on the Main Street in her new Mercedes-Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
Spring and what's left of the hippies return from old rooming houses in Mexico. More letters, more journals, more poems to burn. Real heat at last, and at last my words glow. My friend Jim just broke up his band. The guys all have jobs and the nights got too long. Selling the amps, one guitar in the van. I'm sure you could have it all for a song. Snow on the north side, trash in the yard. Love like a newspaper, tattered and stained. A two bourbon twilight, fog from God's cigar. The neighbor's retarded dog chasing the train. Don't see any good just hanging around. Take a tip from the birds and change the scene. Find some long river, follow it down where our old sins have washed up in New Orleans. Spring and what's left of the songbirds return to fight about loving and nesting and such. Thanks for the letters you sent back to burn. Their smoke is as light and as dark as your touch.
I don't know much when I knew less, and I was heartbroken for the first time. Drowning in my tears, I went looking for a lifeline, trying to find some comfort, just a simple tender touch, searching for some little cure that would not cost too much. And I could hear that produce wagon on the street. I could hear that farmer singing as I cried myself to sleep. I got banana and watermelon and peaches by the pound, sweet corn, butter town, more better than in town. I got okra, enough to choke you, beans of every kind. If hungry is what's eating you, I'll sell you peace of mind. But this ain't what you came to hear me say, and I hate to disappoint you, I got no love today. I got no love today. I got no love today. No love today. I could not love to save myself from lonesome desperation. Everything I thought was love was worthless imitation. My concept of commitment was to take all you could give. I thought the cheapest thrills I loved were teaching me to live, but nothing seemed to last or see me through. Nothing but that little song that I still sing for you. I got banana and watermelon and peaches by the pound. Sweet corn, murder town, more better than in town. I got okra enough to choke you, beans of every kind. If hungry is what's eating you, I'll sell you peace of mind. But this ain't what you came to hear me say, and I hate to disappoint you. Got no love today. I got no love today. I got no love today. No love today. No love today, none tomorrow, not now, not forever. You can't see what comes for free. I think you much too clever. For your own good, I'll tell you what's right before your eyes. Intelligence is no defense against what this implies. In the end, no one will sell you what you need. You can't buy it off the shelf. You got to grow it from the seed. 'Cause I got banana and watermelon and peaches by the pound. Sweet corn, murder town, more better than in town. I got okra enough to choke you, beans of every kind. If hungry is what's eating you, I'll sell you peace of mind. But this ain't what you came to hear me say, and I hate to disappoint you, but I'm gonna disappoint you. I got no love today. I got no love today. I got no love today. No love today.
Hey, maman. Hey, pourquoi chicken now.
I said, Mama is crazy and he scares me, but I want him by my side. Though he's wild and he's bad, sometimes just plain mad. I need him to keep me satisfied.
I said, Papa, don't cry, 'cause it's alright. And I see you in some of his ways. And though he might not give me the life that you wanted, I love him the rest of my days.
Misguided angel hanging over me, heart like a Gabriel, pure and white as ivory, soul like a Lucifer, black and gold like a piece of lead. Misguided angel, love you till I'm dead. I said, brother, speak to me of passion. You said never settle for anything less. Well, it's in the way he walks, it's in the way he talks. His smile, his anger, and his kisses.
I said, sister, don't you understand? 'Cause all I ever wanted in a man, tired of hanging round the TV every night, hoping I'm finding a Mr. Right. Misguided angel hanging over me, heart like a Gabriel, pure and white as ivory, soul like a Lucifer, black and cold like a piece of lead. Misguided angel, love you till I'm dead. He says, baby, don't listen to what they say. There comes a time when you got to break away. He says, baby, there are things you claim to own our life, but it's time to let them go and become my wife. There
stricken, but still I'm a-sticking to the things I know to be facts. One day's feathers and the next day chicken while I'm picking my yakety axe. Everybody says that I never will get far, keeping out of work by picking this guitar, living on a shoestring, putting off things like a shave and a haircut. Money don't matter as long as I scatter a little bit of happiness around. If people keep a grinning, I figure I'm a-winning with my good old yakety sound. The city folks go around turning up their noses and counting their greenbacks and smelling their roses, but I wouldn't trade my yakety axe even for a T-bone. I'm confessing I never took a lesson. All my notes are a matter of guessing, hoping they'll come out in some kind of manner that'll make a yakety sound. So if you're in the mood and your feet start tapping and you feel laid back and your hands start clapping, then I'll have done what I wanted to from way back here, digging my yakety axe. Now, a pick.